So hello divers, Jerry is here. Welcome back to a squad super Helldive. We've got a black box mission, so we're going to start over here, work our way across, down, and hook up. We've got the Reprimand, Grenade Pistol, Seeker Grenades, Eagle Strafing Run, Eagle Smoke Strike, Jump Pack, Quasar, and Experimental Stems. Here's everyone else's loadout. Jack is one of my friends. He's not some random cadet that I dragged into a super Helldive. He plays occasionally with me, but he likes Helldivers in very short bursts, so every time there's like something major, he'll come on and play like a mission. So he humors me and plays with me when I beg him to.
Go now, Helldiver.
So we'll go ahead and get our gear down.
That is not hindered by the corpse of their comrade.
And this is on New Haven, which is very similar to Malevelon Creek. By very similar, I mean it's the same biome. So I really like it. We'll go ahead and grab our gear and get up this hill. And we'll attack this flesh mob that is chasing J3. We'll take out that watcher who has already summoned reinforcements. And my only real goal with this is to find the black box and complete the mission before we run out of reinforcements. On top of that, I'm gonna try and run some lone wolf as well as support. So I'm gonna lone wolf a bit, and I'm also gonna run a support for the other two. So we're looking at this wave coming in. They're getting charged. I'll throw a strafing run at them, and then I have to continue on with what I'm doing. So I'll use them as a distraction. L2 is also one of my friends. Just putting that one out there. So we all know each other here. So we'll attack this overseer, run away from his grenade, get a reload in. We can see the black box straight in front of us, but we have to take out these overseers first. So we'll hit them with a strafing run, and we will move up to get that. There's some samples, so obviously I do want to pick up samples. I'll grab that. Hit this overseer with a grenade. Hit him with another. So, grab that sample. And I'm looking around, looking to see if I can help them. Which I will do. I'll take out this boatless that's chasing me. And J3 is messing with a blinding overseer. So I'll hit him with a grenade in the back, which finishes him off. And we'll hop over here. We want to take out this watcher. We want to knock the shield down on this harvester, and then take a shot at it with the Quasar to try to kill it. Aiming for that joint, but it's a hard shot to make, but I can't see it. So throw a strafing run at it, and just kind of forget about it from there. Finish our reload, take out this watcher. Go ahead and grab our objective. And I want to work down towards this base down here, because it's kind of on the path to getting to the objective. So, this is still alive, so we'll knock out its shield. And we'll recharge, take it out. So, that works out. Hop towards this base, drop our package on the way as we move to assault it. We'll wait a sec, so our strafing run can take out the shields. And put a grenade in the door. There is an interloper in play. So we want to, ideally I want to bait it and then take it out. You can shoot them with the Reprimand, but I'm gonna go ahead and attack with the Quasar. I need to wait a sec, and there we go. I've gotten a lot better at the timing with them. So that's something to know about. I saw my light flash before my eyes there. I'll grab the box and I'll hop in. I'm not really used to riding in the FRV, or having an FRV in play in general. I don't know. Democracy gave me two legs, and I like to use them. We'll run over a crowd of boatless, and I accidentally dropped the package. It fell right out. I kind of figured it would not fall out when I switch weapons, because it's in my lap, but that's okay. I'll throw smoke down to give cover, and I'll try to get back in, and we'll continue on our way. I'll thank them for the ride. And I'll fire a grenade behind us. Loading my last one.
Marking location. East.
We're going to move into the city. And I'm gonna take a shot at that Tesla tower, which I actually hit, surprisingly. I don't know, I have a lot of trouble hitting those with the grenade pistol, especially moving from a vehicle.
Dropping package.
I want to attack this, so I'm gonna throw my smoke strike on it to disable the shield. Bring the Quasar out. And hold on a sec for my smoke to land. Put the Quasar through the door, take it out.
Package acquired.
I'm gonna take my box, and I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go for this loot, because I am overdue for some super credits. I feel like. And that's not super credits. It is simply a medal,
Reinforcement.
which I apparently don't even pick up. That's pretty cool. I don't know why I didn't pick it up, but I didn't.
Dropping package.
So that's fine. I'm gonna try and do the same thing where I use my smoke strike to destroy it. That isn't gonna hit it though, and I'm pretty sure it's not gonna hit it, but I'm also being swarmed by Boatless, so I can't really sit there and charge my Quasar. I could take out the shields with the Reprimand, then charge the Quasar and shoot it through the door, but like that's more work than I want to go through. So we'll hop away. And I'm gonna cut through this base to try to find the objective. Also to, you know, break contact with those Boatless. There's a Tesla tower off to my left, so I don't want to cut that way. So that is a group of Overseers, so I'm going to hop over them and throw my grenades at them. Because hopping will draw their aggro, so they all stand together. And I am going to jam the box into there and get out of there because I would like some stims and some ammo before I continue. So, well, there's some ammo. And there should be stims at this point of interest. But I'll throw my last grenade out because I did see grenades. And there is everything I need. So I will just pick up everything. And I'll beat this Boatless to death. I'll go ahead and attack the flesh mob, put a magazine into him. He does not go down, so I'm going to make distance and reload. I want to put another magazine into him with a grenade pistol. Throw a grenade to finish him off. I get all my reloads done. There's some more loot right here, so I want it. That's a flesh mob there, but he shouldn't notice me in time that I can get this. It's just an AMR, so I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to work my way back to the objective, because once again, that's my priority. Cannot call in L2 because of the storm, but we can now, so I'll go ahead and throw him. Throw my Strafing Run down at this. I'll put some rounds into it as well, and that should kill it. So, now we get a chance to work on the terminal. There's a Boatless here, so we'll take him out. Double check to make sure he died. Didn't, so we finish him. Throw a Strafing Run behind us. Move because I don't want to get hit by the artillery. And I still do, but that's okay. I didn't get destroyed by it. Go ahead and work on that. Now the the tower has to raise, so we do have some time. So we can throw a Strafing Run, we can leave the objective, go work on something else, and come back later if we need to. But I guess I'm opting to stay here. And that is just a lot of stuff attacking me. Or it's not, it's like 3 Watchers, but I don't want to deal with it. So I'm going to throw a Strafing Run out, and I'm going to try and clear the way. They are right around the corner, so they are available to help me. And the satellite is almost raised, the tower. So it is now. So ideally, I want to go check on it. I want to get my reinforce out before an ion storm takes it. It's a little bit to the left, and there is a patrol moving through. So I'm going to throw a smoke strike down. And I'm going to try to kill this Overseer with grenades to keep my detection down, but I'm not able to, so I do have to shoot him. But I should be clear to run right into my smoke even with these Boatless going through, because they won't be aggroed to me. And I can finish that, wait for my boot, and I can go back to the terminal. That is a flesh mob on it, so I died too many times trying to do stuff right next to a flesh mob, so I don't really want to. So I'll hit him with a Quasar, and I'll throw a Strafing Run down. And I'll start attacking this one. And I'm going to break, and and run around, luring them off the objective so that I have time to get up here and give this terminal one boop.
I got the
And that's a boop. That is objective complete, mission complete.
Thank you.
As long as we don't lose all of our reinforcements before the data is uploaded. So, we're back with them. I'm gonna let them know the objective is done. I'm gonna hop away from that strafing run. J3 somehow survives, and then dies. Now, he was talking about randomly exploding. See what happened there? He got a watcher died and then landed on him, so I'll have to remember to tell him that later. So, I'll take some shots at it with the Reprimand just to show that damage can be done to it. It is almost dead. If I had a few more good hits, it might have died, or I might need to reload. But either way, I don't really have enough ammo for it. So I'm still going to try and hit it with the Quasar. Unfortunately, it goes through the shield of the walker and manages to get away. So I tag this Voltless, or Flesh Mob, for J3 to land on, but he's not able to move, at least enough to get to it. I'll put my last few rounds into it, and I would like to go find some ammo. I'm pretty much out of everything. That's a horde. I don't want to run into it. So we're going to run around this way and maybe find some ammo over here. Bring out the grenade pistol because it's the only weapon I have. And here's some ammo. So I'm going to hop away, which conveniently saved my life. I'll take that out. And I didn't go back for the ammo? Interesting. I guess I was being chased by a mob, so that makes sense. I feel like normally I would have done that. So, they are both down, so I'm going to go ahead and reinforce them. And there is some ammo here. It looks like I'm getting shot at by a sentry. I'm gonna pop a sim. I don't feel guilty about taking supplies right here, because we did bring Hellpod space optimization, so I'm not too worried about it. Ow. But I don't want to die here, so I'll move around. I'll get my reload in. I do wish I had more ammo, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it for right now. Throw my smoke strike down, and there's a Tesla, so I'll line up a nice shot and completely miss, and I'll take another one and take it out. Crazy that I can hit it from a moving FRV, but I can't hit it when I'm standing still. It's just pure luck, apparently, whenever I fire a grenade pistol. So, I do want more ammo. So, hopping up here, I find some ammo. Oh, that's great. Everything is topped up. I'm doing pretty good. I would like to go attack this base that's over here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Or at least tag it. I lined up on the wall harvester in case the orbital barrage didn't kill it, but it does. So they're calling in another FRV here. Checking my stratagems. Got the slush mob moving around, so I'll hit it with a grenade, which is enough to finish it off. I think the scythe might actually be pretty good against them if you want to specifically focus on them. I haven't personally used it, so I can't really speak to it. We're getting honked at, so we'll go ahead and hop in.
Thank you.
And it looks like we're gonna go pick up J3. I'm gonna hop out the door and greet some kills. And I'm gonna try to take out this watcher. And wow, J3 is really in the trenches over here. That's a lot of stuff. But we're gonna get out. I'm going to try to get a reinforce out. We are climbing our way up this hill, being chased by a lot of stuff. So we're going to defend our position so J3 can get in. I'm going to reload for the safety of the vehicle. I switched seats here so that he can get in on the side that I was in, and I wonder if that did something where he's not able to, like, interact. He somehow melees me. Oh, that's what happened. He meleeed me. Okay. There he goes. He's in. And we can attack the flush mob. So, letting him know that he can shoot that. So we're unloading into it. I'm gonna switch seats so I don't shoot him in the head. And then I'm gonna shoot him in the head. I'm sorry. Really sorry, Jack. But we'll get him back. This is a base I want to attack, so I'll throw a Strafing Run at it. Destroy that Watcher. And we'll run up with our grenade pistol, but it already gets destroyed, so I'll grab the sample. I'll shoot a grenade at that guy. L2 has incredible trigger discipline. And we'll just assess our situation here. Take out some boatless. Kind of like hold our ground for a little bit while we figure out what we need to do. I would like some more ammo. We don't really need it. And I'm gonna call in a jetpack for L2, and I'll let him know. But I think he's too busy running boatless over, which is fine. We'll take out this Watcher so it can't call reinforcements. Get our reload in. See what happens. We'll try to get this boatless off him, but gets himself. So we'll attack this Overseer. We'll close out his shield. We'll hit him with a grenade. We'll charge our Quasar to attack this flesh mob. And we'll put a couple rounds into it. So it should almost be dead. I just need to get a reload in. And we'll get some more. There we go. Now I need a resupply. So, we'll call that down. And L2 is going to continue to attack the heavy base, which is great. So, we just wait for our resupply here. Pretty calm. And let them, you know, have fun fighting. But I'm going to grab some supplies. I take 2 very selfishly. And the base is down. So I'll thank L2 for doing that. But we have a drop coming in. I'll go ahead and tag this disruptor just so it's marked on the map. Tag that backpack again. I remember coming around this corner and being like, oh, you're just tickling him. But he did quite a bit of damage because he goes down pretty quick. So he did do a lot of damage with the AMR. I'm not sure how many times he actually hit it or like shot at it because I wasn't, you know, standing next to him the whole time. But that was pretty useful. And I know a lot of players really like the AMR, so that's good stuff. We've got a storm, so we can't call reinforcements in. And I've got to wait for my jetpack to go over this wall. I tried to destroy it with a grenade pistol just to see if that works, but it does not. We're just constantly looking around us, checking the skies, you know, seeing what's going on. We'll go ahead and fumble with the reinforce because it's disrupted, and I'll throw it in that direction. Get some loot. We get super credits? No, medals. Okay. So, we do want to attack this disruptor. There is artillery right here as well. So, we'll grab some ammo on the way through. And I can't really decide between the artillery and the disruptor. But ideally, you know, we've seen me like go back and forth between 2 objectives. So ideally I want to get some work done on this artillery. Maybe finish it if I don't get bothered. If I do get bothered, I'll leave and I'll go attack the disruptor instead. So I have a strafing run, which I can throw at the disruptor. Because there was a squad rolling up on me there, I want to leave that and go take this out because it's just annoying not being able to instantly type my stratagems.
Found something.
And I'm still hoping for some super credits. Oh my god. I have no luck. I have no luck at all in this game. I need Scoop. I need Scoop to join my lobby so we can pick up 20 stacks of super credits a mission somehow. That is, honestly, he's in a previous video, I believe, I hope. That is the luckiest diver I've ever met. I think he's found 800 stacks of super credits, like 8 100 stacks. In almost 700 hours, I have found 1. So, I throw my strafing run to destroy 2 generators. which used to complete the objective. It looks like they have fixed that, the over damage mechanic, which is fine. We'll finish off the disruptor, grab our samples, clear it up, because, you know, everyone needs samples. We're gonna hop away from the interloper, and I'm gonna take some shots at it. Now there's two. So I have noticed the interlopers will spawn in 1 or 2, and I can't really tell you what causes that, because we just went all this time without one, but I could take one of them out. So now we only have one to deal with. It might be like seed dependent, or it might just be the planets, because on Island I noticed that they were spawning in 2s. On Widow's Harbor I noticed they were only spawning at 1 at a time, but sometimes they would stack up. But also I think Widow's Harbor I was only really did my 2 solos. I'm not really sure about squad, but it doesn't seem to matter like lobby size, which I actually really appreciate. Because, like with bots, you know, they'll never drop a factory strider on you if you're solo, or sometimes even duo, I think. Or it's very rare that it happens. Which is mildly annoying. The only time I've ever had a factory strider dropped on me solo was doing the Raise the Flag mission. Which was awkward. But that was a fun mission. So, we're trying to keep an eye on this interloper. And I'm trying to bait him. And wildly enough, I bait him, and he goes after J3. If that building was in the way, that would have been a pretty good shot. But the building was in the way, so it wasn't that great. So we're going to move back to the artillery now that the disruptor is destroyed, so we can get some more work done on it. Trying to keep an eye out for the interloper. We'll hop in. That's an explosive, so we'll pick it up. And we're just kind of looking around and see what's going on here. J3 is being a very good distraction, running along the side. He does ask for help, so we're going to hop over here and throw a strafing run at his feet and tell him to run. So we'll clear out the enemies that were chasing him and draw their aggro. So I want to throw my 2 seekers out to take out that overseer, and I'm going to move over. I've got 1 strafing run up, so I'll go ahead and throw it at these 2 overseers. That's a flesh mob who's taking some damage from fire, so we'll go ahead and attack it. It should almost be dead. I hit it from the air and ragdoll myself, which seems bad, but somehow I make it out of that without a scratch. They do summon reinforcements on the artillery, mildly annoying, so I'm going to throw smoke down just to break line of sight and figure out what I want to do from there. So I do really want to finish this artillery before moving across the map, but if they drop a bunch of stuff on it, I don't really want to deal with it. You know me, I'll fight when I need to, but if I don't need to, I don't really care. So looking around, I went ahead and tagged the final base. And right now I'm kind of debating with myself, do I leave, do I go back? But I think I really just wanted to pick up a little bit of ammo, just so I could top up. And I'm going to continue moving away, probably just looking for loot. And really just letting that drop, like disperse or despawn, you know, all those things. Or chase J3, you know, using Cadets as bait is always a good strategy. But we'll grab these samples. And we're looking around for anything else. Doesn't seem to be much, so we can work our way back to the artillery. Because it seems pretty clear. There's a couple voteless on it, but they're not too big of a deal. So I debate booping the terminal, but I think I just want to find all the shells first. Which I demonstrated, it doesn't really matter if you boop it or not, but old habits. I'll throw a smoke strike down onto the objective to give me some cover and conceal me. And there's a high yield. Please tell me I looked at it. Yes, I did. Alright. So we'll bring the high yield up. And we're being chased by Voltless, so I'm going to try and dodge him a little bit. But at the end of the day, that shell is not worth my life. So I'll take some shots behind. I don't really get many hits out of that. But I can throw another smoke strike. And I can clear out some enemies from behind me. And I'm out of sims, so I don't really want to be too close to these guys. So I can jump back up this wall. So they have to work their way back around the other way. And instead of being in a mob, they'll now be in a straight line. So I can just kind of gun them down a little easier. Looking for any movement. Supplies are coming in. And we're going to go back and start grabbing our shells. Or look for more shells, either way.
Objective located.
J3 was asking about, like, does this, like, can we use this? And I'm like, yeah, we can. It's the artillery that we need. We need the shells for it. And, you know, kind of explaining to him how the objective works. So, grab our other shell. And we'll bring that over here. And I think we've got enough now. So, I'm going to go ahead and boop the terminal. And also hop out of the line of the interloper. We're gonna work our way around. And we'll take a shot at that interloper, the other one. So, yeah, they are spawning in twos, which is interesting. I think I talked about it earlier, but I've noticed on different planets they kind of have different interloper mechanics. And it doesn't seem to be relevant to lobby size. To reiterate, we'll throw our reinforcement beacon down. We're out of reinforcements, so L2 is out of the mission for a bit. We're gonna keep on moving, just breaking contact a little, just to like allow ourselves to restabilize, and you know, try to get J3 out of there by leaving him as bait. Not really a good friend, am I? But he knew what he was signing up for. He wanted this. He wanted this. He wanted me to leave him. He's like, leave me. Take my stuff. Make sure you take my super destroyer. L2 had to go help his parents with stuff, so he left. So now we're duo. The lobby is set to friends only. So we're not in a public lobby, but we're not in a private lobby. So anyone on my friends list was able to go in during this mission. This is the edge of the map, so not particularly ideal to be here. I want to hop back in, throw my smoke strike down, and we're going to try and save J3. Sort of. You know, I gave him some smoke to work with, so he can run away. We're out of stamina, so we'll pop our last stim for that. And we've still got 12 minutes. We're working our way around. I don't really need more ammo. I do need stims, but I did boop the artillery. Now that everything is off, we should be good to load it up. No care for order. I'm just throwing things in because I don't have time to worry about it. And it looks like I am short one shell. So that's a little unfortunate, but here is a shell. There's a shell. I don't want them. I want to break off that objective first, because we're out of reinforcements. So, I'm going to throw a strafing run, work my around, and get the reinforce in, throw him over here. I'm going to call him new gear, and I'm going to throw smoke on to cover his reinforce. And then I'm just going to hold here to protect him while he, like, reorients. So, just anything that comes around that corner, I'm gonna take out. Because we've got pretty good cover on all sides. And I'll throw down a resupply because we lost Healthbot space optimization, and I'm out of stims. So. We lost it because L2 brought it. I didn't really explain to him how the Quasar worked, so that's my fault. I probably should have a little better. Take the boat lists that are right next to him. And dodge. And I want some supplies, so I'm top back up on Sims now. And I can get... Do I go back to the artillery? I don't even remember. I'm gonna hop away because I don't want to die.
Marking location. North.
And I'm going to throw smoke here to destroy this wall so that we can get through easier. I'm going to tag that base because that's my final thing I need to do. I'll hop over this wall, take that boatless out from the top, and keep moving. Once again, using J3 as a distraction. Get over to the objective.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Casually walk. And we need one more shell. So I'm going to throw a Strafing Run here to clear out these vaultless and get a couple of them. So there's a shell I can take. I've got it. Walk it over, throw it in, and I've just got to boot the terminal real quick, and we're good to go. So I can hop almost all the way to the terminal, which should give me enough room to work on it. I hope. I don't stay on it because I've died too many times staying on terminals lately. So it just needs a little more, but I'm not going to stand right on it and take a bunch of hits.
Here comes the cavalry.
Take that out. We're going to move around. Up over the wall to break distance, to make distance, not break distance. Figure out where the terminal is. There is a flesh mob standing on it, and I've died too many times to flesh mobs on terminals, so I don't want to do that again. So, was that a nuke? No way. There's no way that was a nuke, right? No one check. No one go back and check that. We'll throw grenades. Or a grenade. Throw another one out. And I really just want to make distance from this thing. He rolls over me. Probably should have killed me for that, but I didn't die, so I'll take it. There's another one, and I tried to hop over him, but he hits my leg. So, probably should have died for that as well, but I got the sim off just in time. So I'm going to work around. And I still want to get to the back to this artillery. I can't go that way because it's outside the map. So I'm in a pretty tight spot. But here's ammo. There's stims, so I can restock. And I'm going to move. I'm going to pop a stim preemptively just in case I get hit by this thing. And hopping over here should give me some time. I'm going to throw J3 back towards his stuff. Or, oh, he's way on the other side of the world. I don't know how we got over there. He must have gotten chased. Anyway, we're gonna work our way back to the artillery. Don't need ammo. I don't need stims either. I'm tagging them so you can get a restock in. And we'll work our way back to the artillery. Again, for like the 5th time. Our eagles are almost back, which is pretty useful. I'll hop up here. And just going to casually walk and now sprint to this. Hop a sim preemptively in case I take a hit. Whoa. Turn around with a flesh mob just staring at you, that's kind of crazy. But that's fine. So there's grenades here, so I'm going to throw out 2 grenades. Grab the grenades. I might as well pick up these samples while I'm here. Okay. I'm gonna hop away, trying not to land on the flesh mob and get obliterated. And now we just need to work our way west towards the objective. So, J3 went down again. And we've got 30 seconds to reinforce, so he's just gonna have to wait a little bit. But should be able to reinforce him by the time I get over here. We're just running, dodging, weaving, doing anything we need. Using this bunker as like cover from everything that was behind us. They have to route around it. I can go over it. So it gives me a little more room. Pop a stim for some stamina. I'm gonna throw a resupply as far as I can so that I can pick it up. And throw a Strafing Run behind me. Throw the reinforce down because we're ready for that. And I've got the artillery. I don't remember the order. That's why I didn't mention it. So, the artillery is what it is. I'm pretty sure they're all relatively explosive rounds. That's a little crazy. We'll take that out. We'll charge on the flesh mob. We'll dive so that we can take an accurate shot. Put some rounds into it. There is an interloper back in play. So I'm trying to bait it. So I take a shot at it, but it doesn't take the bait.
5 minutes remaining. I repeat, 5 minutes remaining.
Throw a straight run behind us. Get pushed outside the map, but we do have stim, so we can pop that to fix our chest wound. And moving, there's some samples in the ground there, but I'm not stopping for them. There is some loot here, and I just watched J3 get mauled. That's very unfortunate. What a way to go. That's a metal. Oh! I don't want to die to that, so I'm going to keep moving. I don't want to die to that, so I'm going to hop away. I don't want to die to those plants, so I'm going to keep running. And I'll throw a strafing behind me. So, we are over on this side of the map. We're gonna hop away, charging our Quasar in the air to try and get that timing. And we do get it in time. So we took it out. Interestingly, only one spawn this time. So we'd lost a player and then only one spawned. So, it's interesting. Not sure what to make of that. Pop another sim just because we can. Grab some ammo, grab some stims. We've got artillery, so I can go ahead and destroy this warp ship with that. We are in an ion storm, so I cannot reinforce, but at least we know that we can do it. And there we go. We'll get him reinforced. We'll throw smoke to cover his reinforce. And this is the last warp ship on the map, so we're going to attack it. We're going to hit it. Almost died to our own smoke strike. That would have been really embarrassing, right? Hop over and put a grenade in the door. And that is a clear map. We've got 3 minutes left. And yeah, I mean, we're doing pretty good, I think. So, time to get to extract, or at least start working our way there. Kind of asking him what he wants to do. If he would like to go fight it out over there, or run out the clock. I call down more gear for him, and I send my eagle back, so I'll have a couple eagles right before the clock expires. So, now we're relaxed, we're calm, we're chilling, we're just waiting for... honestly, we're just gonna run out the clock and wait out the 2 minutes, planning to arrive at extract when we need to be there. Because it's gonna probably get a little messy, and at this particular moment in time, I don't know if it's going to be a 2-minute extract or a 3-minute extract. I didn't really pay enough attention. I didn't pay any attention to the mission briefing. I thought this was the super sample rock. It's the fake rock. The real rock is right in the background, and I'm fairly certain I did not notice it, because I remember thinking about it. And I'm like, where's the super samples? But we're chilling, getting our restock in. Yep, didn't notice that. Didn't notice that rock in the background. That's so sad. I'm looking at the map, trying to find it. And I don't know. I couldn't find it. I guess I didn't try hard enough, but... J3 almost gets deleted. Actually, I wonder if that would have killed both of us. That would have been really funny. It would have been like a really funny end. The site really does seem to... like, be good for, like, supporting killing flesh mobs. I'm not sure what's here, but it looks like more loot, some samples, so I might as well pick up these samples.
1 minute left. Destroyer preparing to leave.
And I'll throw some grenades at this flesh mob. There we go. So, they summon reinforcements over here, which is not the best thing in the world, but it's not bad because we're not gonna stick around here. So, we're gonna grab everything that we can here, and throw the artillery back behind us, which is a... I don't know. Alright. Now we move to extract. Watching out for that laser, using the hill to separate it from us.
Found something.
Throw a strafing run at this flesh mob. Put some rounds into it, and let the strafing run finish it. And I'm pretty sure it was already dead, but I put a grenade round into it, just for good measure. J3 did say he wanted samples, so we'll go ahead and pick these up. So, we still have our artillery left. I'll throw that behind us at the group that was chasing us. And now we're at extract. It is a 3-minute extract, so that's unfortunate. But I'll hop away. We're gonna try to hold our grounds here. We do discuss that we don't have to stay here, since you know, the mission clock is expired. We have no obligation to stay by extract, but I think we just kind of decide to stay here anyway. That I meant to throw that a bit farther, but I think it actually works out. There is another interloper in play, so I do want to attack it, but I also want to attack that overseer, and I just missed both. So the interloper's not attacking us yet. And now he is. J3 is down and out of the mission. So I'm over here, and I don't really have aggro. And I'm telling him about these plants and how they explode. So that's why I ran over to one and tagged it. I don't particularly have aggro, so I'm not too worried right now. I'm just going to kind of stay away and stick within like jump pack distance. But like this interloper does seem to have my number. So I've made a lot of distance now between me and extract. There's a patrol walking that's not aggroed on me, so I'm not worried about them. Those are those plants that I don't want to stay by. I'm gonna charge on the interloper. I'm gonna miss. And saved by democracy. I have no other words for that. I should have died right there. I see a sample container on extract, so I want to go pick it up. I also want these supplies. And I want to make some distance. And I'll take out this watcher. 50 seconds. So I just need to run around for a little longer. Do not want to stand near these plants. Like, I don't want to get stuck near them. Especially because that just happens. And I don't know if it actually destroyed those plants. That would be an interesting to, like, pay attention to when I, you know, am not running for my life. So the interloper is back. I'm going to hop and charge in the air. And there we go. Got him. So, 20 seconds. No, I don't really think we're even being chased right now. I was worried of falling into like a hole here, but because I remember like that kind of area had holes. But these things do explode, and I don't know why I keep walking up to them. I'm really not sure. Couldn't tell you. Weird behavior, right?
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone.
So, I am going to wait for the Pelican.
Pelican 1 landing.
I'm going to throw out my grenades in case they can find some targets.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart.
Grab some supplies on the way out. Thank Pelican 1. And we're done. So, yeah, pretty chaotic mission. Jack rightfully went from level 1 to, or level 11 to level 100 in that mission, because that was, I mean, he went through a lot of hell. So, you know, he earned it. Appreciate you, Jack, for playing. He was very, very good bait. That's a full clear of the map. And 4 stars. Oh yeah. One didn't extract. Right. Okay. So, I mean, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. We'll take a peek at our stats. And get out of here. If you have questions about smoke, any particular part of my loadout, anything I do, that's, you know, normal. Not particularly like the weird stuff, because even that, if you have questions, let me know. I'll try to answer every comment. And we're going to take a look at our stats. We're going to wrap up. So once again, thank you for watching. And I think I went deathless in that. I'm pretty sure I did. But it's a little bittersweet because I'm using my teammates as distractions. 272 kills, 0 deaths, 32 stems, 63 stratagems, and our unfortunate cadet from the Patriot of Patriotism had, we lost 17. Which is fine. I'm wondering how we used 3 stratagems, but I learned that his, like, keybinds were weird. So, anyway, thank you, and goodbye.
You realize deep way under the surface, and like a fire needs coal in the furnace. This is your goal that makes it all worth it. This is your